Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3.
Your very presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
And a good day to you too.
Excellent goods at the lowest prices. If some mug's got it cheaper, you can be sure the scoundrels put sawdust in its flour. Interest you in a fritter?
Not fritters, but cards.
Not so interested in goods, but I'd sure like to play some cards.
Yeah, what he said. Anyway, looks like I don't have anything further to do in the modifying the Nilfgaardian Empire deck, but I am just sort of interested in building up the Northern Realms deck. See what I can do with it. I think I've got enough siege units there. Anyway, it looks like the opponent's chosen Scoia'tael. I've got an interesting and diverse range of cards. Yeah, I don't have too many special cards, so I don't mind swapping in a couple. And hey, that fog is actually going to be useful. Ooh, decoy. This is going to get interesting. I mean, not this round, clearly. But, you know, once it goes to my graveyard and I'm able to resurrect him. Ooh. Interesting. Well, let's see how you like it. And this being a Scoia'tael deck, there's nothing they can really do about this. They don't have any siege units. I mean, but then again, neither do I. I do have the one hero card. I mean, I don't have any siege units either in my hand, so might as well. Well, you know what I could do, since every card out is currently one? I could scorch them all, see what happens, but... yep. That's why I didn't. It does have a hero card. Yeah, I could actually get a fairly decent number out of these guys if I play them both. Ooh. Nasty. Could bring them back immediately. Then I wouldn't be able to use my spy card again. Alright. She's done dicking around, so... yeah. Play my hero card. And, easily win. I am down a few cards because of that, but I know how to fix that. Ooh, a resurrection card. Might just come in handy. Especially because I get that decoy, which means I get both resurrection cards. Ooh, and all you've got is clear weather? Let me show you what the Black Archer infantry can really do. Oh, you brought out your dragon, did you? Well, here you go. Well, now you do have another hero card, that's something. Now, really the bad thing with having the black infantry cards like that is that Scorch. Scorch doesn't really do much. Oh, now this is interesting. My opponent is out of cards and wins this round. And all I've got is a Scorch, but because I am Nilfgaard, I win ties.
I'm knackered.
Oh, and I got a griffin.
Greeting.
Mind if I have...
So what do you actually sell? Bunch of weird assorted items. But, since you're interested in them, I might as well sell some of my weird assorted items. Been sort of piling up. And unlike a lot of categories, the stuff in the other section does actually weigh. Does actually have a real weight to it.
Take care now.
Which means I can only hold so much. I'm actually getting weighed down by all the furs I'm carrying around. Should do something about that at some point.
Alright, what have you got there?
Magic accessories, alchemy ingredients, potions, and much more.
Interesting. Don't look a bit like a mage.
True, perhaps because I'm not a mage. I just take care of the sundries the poor folk who burn at the stake leave behind, ensure they end up in the right hands.
Fine, what do you have?
Naught but rarities at unbeatable Oh shit, you didn't see me here.
The halfling, what did he want? And why did he bolt when he saw us coming?
Left his soup on the burner.
I've half a mind to put you on the burner, wise ass. Got my eye on you. Let's go.
How the hell would I do you any favors?
Maybe, maybe not. Oi, maybe go fuck yourself.
But yeah, their problem is not that he's selling the,
Quite the brew. Halfling wasn't lying. Scent's gotta be carrying quite a ways.
or just around the corner. Oh no, he ran... Oh wait, there he is.
And you're a fine fella for not ratting me out. Prepared to give you a discount for that, mate. So, shall we trade?
Yeah, let's. Hopefully no interruptions this time.
Yeah, the witch hunter's problem with him is not that he's selling the goods of dead mages, but rather that he's not going through them to do so. Oh, this guy's buying pretty much anything. I guess that makes sense. Can't get him to buy too many of my weapons, though. Too expensive. But I could trade them for some of these sigils. And that ought to do it. Alright. Got a bunch of jewelry and furs I want to convert into crafting materials. So let me just read this book to get a bestiary entry. Looks like wolves and bears. And we're good. Oh, what's this now?
Mutant. Prepare for battle! You shall not have it easy this time.
Brought friends? Huh. They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too?
No. No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
Seriously.
You'd better go home, get some sleep. Think things over tomorrow.
Wise words.
Don't know about you two, but I'm feeling a bit sleepy.
Yeah. We're done here.
I believe that's the last time you encounter him. One way or another.
Darn it to heck!
Come, sir, feast your eyes on my lovely baubles.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything.
I'd rather feast my eyes on your hand, sir. Draw. Speaking of which... Oh, I'm up to 16 out of 22 cards for the monster deck. It's not a good monster deck by any stretch, but it exists. I should get rid of the fog. Monsters don't have a middle row. Hey, I got 2 of my spies. Let's get them mobile. Ah, damn. It's the neutral faction spy. Because it's a hero card, I can't interact with it. On the bright side, I've got 3 heroes, 1 black archer, and 2 of those front row cards. I do have 1 siege unit. And that won't really be coming up. Oh, yep, of course. I swear, half of the monster decks in the game have that leader card. Well, now that's just pointless. So, what can I do to waste some time here? If I play the Black Archer now, I'll be able to bring him back using my hero card. I wish I had Frost. Frost is really a killer against a monster deck. Now let's see. Yeah, okay. I'll save the resurrection card for the last round. After all of that, our hands have more or less gone back down to equal. Now, I don't know, there's really no point in wasting my time except that he might have cards that... He might have a Scorch. Or that. Yeah, if I play my card at the wrong moment, that might be problematic. But as it is, I don't think I'm going to win this one. Damn it, I knew he had a Scorch. I knew it. I always do. Not that he needed it.
One.
Come on, rematch.
Don't know that I'm...
Is there anything I need to change here? Maybe I just need 1 Commander's Horn. That should help enrich my hand, so I don't get quite as many... So that the odds are a little bit better that I will get unit cards instead of special cards. Speaking of getting unit cards, damn, for once, I got all 3 spies in my hand. This guy's gonna get one hell of a front row, but hopefully that will be a problem for him. He did just draw 2 cards out of his hand just now. So he's running out. Of course. It's up to 106 and I'm up to zilch. Yeah, that figures. But now it's a little bit more manageable. Play 2 of those. I don't want to play one of the front row cards because they work best together. So yeah, just gonna stunt on him a bit. Now, what do I want to do? Start bringing some cards back. See what he does about this. Ah, takes advantage of the fact that he doesn't have a middle row. Well, in that case, I'll take advantage of the fact that my cards have low value. See? That way he only killed one of my cards instead of both. And I can combine the decoy with the resurrection card. Bring the dude back once again. Fire Scorpion. Ha ha ha. Of course. You're only allowed to have up to 3 Scorches. That's how many there are in the universe, and in any given person's deck. Also, I've got my own. Might have played it just now, but as it is, he's wasted his time trying to defeat me with special cards, and that has backfired terribly against him. There. And for that, I got a vampire. Makes sense. So, let's see. Once again, the game is defaulted to Destination Skellige as my, Okay. Okay.
Must be mad running around in this rain.
Yeah. I think I've seen that guy just a little bit ago. So, maybe I should just move along with the main quest. Still not quite high enough level to take on high stakes. So let's continue the Count Reuven's treasure storyline. And have a look at Margrave Henkel's house. That was the guy who was dead and impersonated so that someone could sneak into the bathhouse.
Really using this. I'm about to get my arse.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Can't even open the door.
Footprints.
I don't know if it's because of the rain or it's just dark in general, but damn.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
A spare bomb? Or just a spare container? Looks like they did decide to hide out in the place since they knew the guy was dead. Let's see here. Book about Cirilla. Care for your soul, soldier. It's a little brighter upstairs.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
Looks like that door is an opening. And we've got the bottle that needs to be put back. I guess it's 12:51.
12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Stain. Wyvern oil.
So if it's metallic potassium, then wyvern oil might have just been to preserve it against the atmosphere.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss. I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
He knows Margrave Henkel is dead.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Alright. What the? I think she just teleported out. Anyway, it appears to be noon, technically. This rain is making it look like midnight. But yeah, so we're continuing with this plot line, so we're just going to meditate for a while.
Greetings, Ivy.
Greetings, Geralt.
What do you have on?
Maybe trade some stuff while we're waiting. Got this armor I don't need. Although it looks like not much else. Not that he's accepting anyway.
So long.
Okay. So this is the right shrine, but it's the wrong time. And I believe we will get interrupted. Although I think I just cancelled out at 11.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right. right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then. Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Menga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
So before we do this, figure, we're probably going to get some action here. Let's get prepped for it. Playing the part of the disinterested Witcher here.
Got a foolproof method. Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Fun decoration they got around here.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Marigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
It's probably not poisoned. Didn't expect company after all.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Marigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
You seem well informed. So you have to know Triss betrayed me first. Used me as a pawn in the Lodge's game. As I see it, she's getting what she deserves.
No. No more.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me! Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
I'm looking for a treasure. Was Siggy Reuven's until recently.
Well, well. Furthering the cause of the eternal fire on the one hand, working for criminals on the other.
I work for whoever pays me.
Like a whore?
More or less. Just offer a different range of services. Where's the treasure?
Secure in a Kaviri bank. Far and safe from you. Far and safe from Reuven.
Got information about Philippa. Thought you might want to buy it.
I do, but not at any price.
All right, so free Dandelion.
First you ask about a criminal's treasure. Now you want me to let loose a blaspheming degenerate. And here I had you for a man, that is a being of some moral principle.
No doubt we're cut from different cloth, but we don't have to agree on everything to make a deal.
We need not agree any terms either. I could simply force you to tell me what you know about Philippa.
Doubt that. I really doubt that.
Whereas I'm a man of great faith. Guards! In here!
Okay, so that's what we're doing now. Gonna attack.
How long you gonna make me wait?
And that's the end of Menger. The world has become a slightly better place. Looks like Triss has also got the party started out here. Come on. Can't block me forever. But yeah, this all ends in violence no matter what. Eventually, Manga notices that Triss has stopped screaming in pain in the next room. And at that point, things end like this. Oh. More of them, eh? Also, I've accidentally been drinking the Pops Mold antidote because I forgot that it was in the food slot. Okay, now my health is regenerating. That's good.
Let's do this quick.
And so yeah, because I asked about the treasure first, I got its location, but not Dandelion's. And he would have given me Dandelion's location, but not freed him, if I had asked about that first. And that does change a few things in the future. What's this? It's the wanted poster for Philippa Eilhart. She used to have eyes, but in the second game, King Radovid had them cut out. It was supposed to be the prelude to a long and torturous death, but she then escaped after that happened. We got some nice stuff around here. Also a bunch of exploding barrels. Oh, I think that's Triss's wanted poster over there. Let's have a look. Witch and Harlot. Alright. Guess that's what you get for looking attractive and... No, that's it. That's what you get for looking attractive and being a woman. At least according to guys like this.
I think that's all of them. That was close. What happened? I thought Manga took the bait.
He did, until I asked about the treasure.
Geralt, we talked this over. You agreed. Fine, never mind. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Luckily, finding Dandelion is part of the main quest, so it's impossible to fail to do so. So honestly, it's for the best that we asked about the treasure first. Let's see, some sort of secret correspondence. A letter from Dudu. Looks like it was intercepted. Dudu being a doppelganger that Geralt befriended during the short story series.
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
All right. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate.
I mean, everyone who could stop us there is dead. Don't see the problem.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
Camera's not focusing on it, but her left hand is missing all of its nails and covered in blood. So I gotta find a way out of here. Looks like it's not that hard to find, at least. And Triss is setting those crates and packages that are conveniently blocking all of the exits on fire.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
Off in a flash. As for me, also not sticking around. But at this point... Oh.
You there! Mr. Reuven wants a word!
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Someone must have spotted the fire. Could hear the alarm bell going.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
No, your gold's in a Kaviri bank. Here's the key to the vault that holds it.
Well, well. Would have earned yourself a medal if I was in a position to bestow it.
At least he's happy.
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
How'd you find out?
I asked the questions here.
Not true. That was a statement. Come on, Dijkstra. This tough guy act doesn't work on me. We're both adults. Act like one.
Ah, Geralt. I should have you strangled, but I like you, you bastard.
I like you too, you count without a county. Now that we've professed our feelings for each other, how'd you figure it out?
Since from the start you were up to something. You didn't haggle about your pay. And then I heard from my sources that Margrave Henkel and Dandelion had rubbed elbows. Wasn't hard to connect the dots. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlak. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Thanks for your help.
No need to thank me. Just paying off a debt. I always do, you know. Even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Well, I guess Triss was right. He really does know everything. At least as far as spycraft goes. And man, that place is real burning now.
Come closer, don't be shy.
Hope it doesn't spread. Seems like it could really spread. Anyway. So, for now, looks like we're heading up to Far Corners. The in-town slum. And the fastest way to get there is to teleport to High Rock Square. So yeah, like not asking for Dandelion immediately has given us a net advantage. We know how to find Dandelion, or we're about to know how to find Dandelion anyway. And we've got Dijkstra relatively pleased with us.
Must be the Dropbox.
Ah, there it is.
Gave the signal. Spies should show up in Far Corners before midnight.
Built into the arch. It's interesting. Oh, I think I only just noticed the arch has flames painted on it, too. But yes, the location of the drop point for the signal and the location of the meeting site are considerably far apart. It's probably to prevent interception. Which, well, thanks to Dijkstra, it's going to happen anyway. Alright, so it is outside the city walls. Yep. Far Corners is the city outskirts. And even though we've never actually told Triss anything, she's also going to end up being there. Alright. Wait, is this the house that the old widow was hanging outside of? Don't know why I'm resting until just before the time I need to be there.
Now just to hide and wait.
So, behind this divider, maybe?
Blind man would even spot me here. Behind the door. Best place to hide. Classic. Triss? How'd you know to... Ah, Dijkstra, huh?
None other. I couldn't resist. Really want to see this through to the end.
Perfect place for a tryst. With Triss.
Mm-hmm. Ceilings collapsed, mold on the walls, mouse droppings in the corner. Lips almost pucker on their own.
Shh. He's coming, hide.
Menge.
Indisposed. Very indisposed.
I don't know who you are, but you're in deep. Shit right up to your nostrils.
You're in deeper, I assure you. But answer our questions and we'll help you get out.
The answer to each question will be the same. Sod off.
That's no way to talk to a lady.
To a lady, I never. But to a witch.
You can. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Had enough?
Fuck off. I can take this.
Of course you can. But I'm just getting started. You must be thinking, this can't possibly hurt any worse. Oh, it can.
Enough! Enough!
So, gonna talk?
Yes! Yes! Just tell me what the fuck about!
We're looking for Dandelion. We know Menge captured him.
That's what this is all about. A fucking minstrel! You might have said so at the start. Before you bloody started mucking my mind with magic. I can't believe it. For a miserable sap like that.
Get to the point.
Dandelion is on Temple Isle. In the dungeon beneath the shrine. Menge's planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Positively spectacular.
Afraid you'll have to call off the show.
How can we free Dandelion?
Those who leave Temple Isle do so only on Menge's orders. Issued in person.
Damn it.
We'll find a way. I have an idea. Tell you later.
Pure curiosity. Who do you work for?
I won't say. No way.
Sure about that?
Radovid. I work for Radovid.
That makes sense.
Enough. We've learned everything we wanted to.
Glad to hear it. Can I assume we can put this unfortunate incident behind us?
Not so fast. Harold.
I know. He's seen too much.
Why? I told you. I'll never...
Either he dies, or I wipe his mind.
Strip him of his memory.
But I helped you. I helped.
It's not so bad. I promise.
Slay and gay.
How do you feel?
Base. Cruel. Vile. I could go on. But I need to get out of here. Now. Go home. Bathe. Then drink myself to oblivion.
Walk you home?
Not today, Geralt. Not today. But there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. So, mind coming by later? Menge's dead, true, but that hardly marks the end of my troubles.
Said you had an idea about freeing Dandelion.
Yes. We know he's on the island, and he'll stay there until Menge orders him transferred to Oxenfurt, right?
Mm-hmm. Problem is, Menge's dead. So...
No one else knows that. He could have escaped the fire. He could reappear. Him or someone very, very similar.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed.
Alright. Sounds like we've got a way forward. And of course Radovid's interested in Novigrad. He wants to claim the city for Redania. But anyway, that's enough of this nonsense for today.